In my childhood, I was raised in Jewish faith. I never really connected with it much. It kind of was more of a chore than anything. And I kind of just saw religion as that and faith as that. So growing up, I wasn't super close with God or anything. High school, I was just all over the place. I just felt numb to everything. Like, I didn't feel happy, I didn't feel sad. I was just there, moving through day by day, you know, just waking up, dreading school, sitting through my classes, and then going home. And it was just rinse and repeat every single day. I didn't really find any hope. There wasn't really anything but this like constant cloud over my head. It kind of threw me through a loop, because I was like, if this is what life's gonna be like, I don't know if I wanna continue. And I feel like that's kind of why I enlisted in the military. One night, I was sitting in a foxhole in Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, at infantry school. A foxhole is a military fighting hole. So it's when you need to set in for a little while. You dig a hole and you live in that hole for however long you need to. It's really uncomfortable because you're in full gear, you got your body armor on, you got your helmet on, you got your pro, you got your war belt, your rifle. I was on watch, so I was looking down the sight of a machine gun at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was just sitting there trying to stay awake. I perked up out of nowhere. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw a cross. I thought I was just like hallucinating at first, because, you know, I hadn't slept in 3 days, and then I looked out on like into the woods more, and I could see a clearing, and I saw the cross there too. And it sounds like too good to be true, but that's how I found Christ. And ever since then, I went out, I got a military issue Bible. I started reading, and like every time I was in a hole or on watch, whatever, I'd just pull out my Bible and read. After I came home from infantry school, I kind of looked at things a little bit brighter. I mean, I put my body through the worst conditions possible. I put my mind through the worst conditions possible, and then I found God, and it made it all disappear. And when I was shipped out to basic and to infantry school, everyone thought I was like gonna come home like a robot, you know, like a just killing machine. That's not how it is at all. I came home wicked smiley, cracking jokes, you know, wanting to pursue my faith and trying to find a church. Liana, my fiance, she actually has been to the faith before and invited me along one time. I think it was Pastor Doug giving the first service that I went to. He gave a message to the newcomers and said, "You are home here. You have a home here." And that like made me choke up, because like I never felt that before. I never felt at peace with myself or at home anywhere, even though I was, you know, living in my house. It was just a house, you know, but this is God's house and this is my home. So it kind of gave me a sense of belonging. God wasn't done with me. Even though I didn't know him, he knew me. So he wasn't done with me yet. And he wasn't gonna let me go. Looking back now, the attempts I made on my life failed because of him. He didn't want me to leave yet. He didn't want me to be up there with him yet. He had work for me to do down here. So I didn't see it then, but that's how I see it now. So I decided to get baptized because I don't want to live in the way that I did anymore. And I want to make sure that everybody knows and God knows that I want to be with Jesus for the rest of my life. And that's the only way. I want to make sure that everybody knows that. And I'll remember that day for the rest of my life, that Jesus is my Lord and Savior. My name is Ben, and I've decided to follow Jesus.